Okay, welcome. How are we doing? Just going to give it a couple minutes just to get underway. Bear with me while things get set up and things get shared out. So bear with me just 2 more minutes and we'll get underway. Episode 25. At the moment you can see the fresh meat on the screen. 5 men all vying to come out of this match the winner and potentially be offered a contract for the upcoming season starting in November. So welcome Bastage, or welcome War. Is there anybody else I've missed? Nope, apparently not. We're all good on that front. Right. You know what? Time to get things underway. In 3, 2, 1. Welcome one, welcome all. It's nice to see you nice, and welcome to Three Lions Wrestling episode 25. Here you see 5 men who are going to kick off the show. None of them signed to the company at this moment in time. All free agents. We're going to get up close and personal and introduce them as they come down to the ring. But for now, just take it in. Take a pick. Take a look at the man you think's going to pick the winner. And let's hear it on out when it gets down to the ring. It's a War Trials match, so therefore its pin or submission has to occur within the ring. But you can use whatever you want. You can do whatever the fuck you want and fight wherever you want. You just got to get that final decision inside the ring. So while we wait for these men to get themselves together and get down, I see Yeller's just popped his eyes in, lurking in the shadows. Hopefully he's not touching himself inappropriately or fucking any couches. If you have, make sure you lubed up and strap it up before you slap it up. I don't need no one little cedars out there. No little footstools running around afterwards. Vernon Quinn, welcome, how you doing? But here we go. Coming down to the ring first. From the other side of darkness. He stands in at 6 feet 6 inches tall. 271 pounds. He goes by the name of Axel Payne. So Axel Payne, the first man down to the ring. And let's crack open our first can. So Axel Payne making his way down to the ring. My stream is not in the sub box, whatever that means. Oh shit! Motherfucker Cougar Night! Every fucking time. And here we go, coming down to the ring now. 6'1", 232 pounds. From Auckland, New Zealand. He is Austin Black. Austin Black making his way down to the ring. No music prepared at all. Just wants to hear how the crowd reacts and feeds off this man as he makes his way down to the ring. That baseball bat all legal in this match. Like I said, anything goes. Pinfall, submission has to occur inside the ring though. Last man standing will be offered the contract. Oh shit, someone's music's kicking off. Let's see who we got coming down to the ring next. Another man carrying a baseball bat as he makes his way down. Standing in at 6 feet 4 inches tall, 250 pounds from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. He is a Matthew Black. Matthew Black, you can see, missing a few teeth it seems, likes to go hardcore. So we'll have to wait and see how hardcore he gets in this match. How you doing, Blaze? Welcome, as well as Cougar Knight. Always a welcome sight, maybe without the slaps. But there's 3 of our 5 fresh meat for the night. Let's bring out another. He stands in at 6 feet 2 inches tall, 226 pounds. From Atlanta, Georgia, he is Nick Adams. All these men, free agents, fighting for the chance to earn themselves a contract. Also gives us a chance to scout out any future talent out of these 5 men. Not necessarily the winner, maybe the man that makes the biggest impression with the most eliminations in the match. So I wonder, you've seen 4 of the 5 men, who you got for the pick? Anyone take your fancy at the moment? How you doing, Jake Bagwell? Welcome, welcome. He is. Wait a minute, that's Ryan Matthews. What the hell? No, this is Ryan Matthews. He's deciding to announce himself before he even gets down to the fucking ring. This man calls himself the self-proclaimed savior of wrestling. He stands in at 6 foot 3 inches tall, 225 pounds, from Austin, Texas. And there you see on the back of his set, Ryan fucking Matthews. Well, I could have read that wrong and said Ryan fucking Matthew, but hey, here he is. He's down to the ring now, announcing himself twice it seems. Must have paid Jimmy in the truck a few extra quid to stick the name badge out there twice to make sure the crowd doesn't fucking forget him. But here we go, all 5 men down to the ring. Like I said, pinfall, submission, the only way to win this match, but anything goes. Ryan Matthews taking in the crowd, listening for the cheers and the jeers as he makes his way into the ring now. And that's the 3rd time he's had his name come up. Jesus, this man's vain. He paid fucking Jimmy a shit ton of cash, clearly. Jake is just going for the guy from Austin, Texas, just for the sheer hell of it. So you got 5 men. Like I said, we've got 2 light heavyweights and 3 heavyweights in this match. Interesting mix here. Let's see how it all breaks out though. Axel, Nick Adams, Big Dick ringing the bell, and here we go. And Axel straight out with a discus clothesline, taking down Nick. There's Ryan Matthews with the shoot to the back of the knee of Austin Black. Matthew Black in the vest there. You're going to have to bear with me as I get used to all 5 of these men as Axel just rolls over Well, Ryan Matthews, there you go. The self-proclaimed saviour of wrestling delivering a brainbuster as Matthew Black stiff kick down Austin Black's back. Discus clothesline, swing and a miss there. Austin and Nick, or Nick and Matthew Black going after Austin Black as Axel Payne just takes a stomp down into the midsection. Ryan Matthews running wild on him at the moment in the inside of the ring. Matthew Black now has Austin up. Uranagi slam taking him down. And there's the bulldog from Ryan Matthews to Axel Payne inside the ring. I heard the snap of a super kick. There's a dragon suplex delivered to Axel Payne. Face first into the ring apron goes Nick Adams. Matthew Black bringing him up, but Austin grabs a hold from behind, looks to deliver the knee shot down the spine. Nick Adams now with the neck breaker, grabbed straight away by Austin Black though. Has him by that pretty little man bun of his and smashes his face off the ring apron. Austin Black going under the ring while Matthew goes after Nick Adams and tosses him in, and there's the kendo stick. German suplex there from Ryan Matthews. Kendo stick swing and a miss by Austin Black. Gives up with that shit. There's Matthew Black with the kick to the back of the head of Nick Adams. Axel Payne tossed to the outside. Ryan Matthews with a stiff kick to his chest. Leg caught, dragon screw takedown. And there's a table being brought into that match as well. Diving crossbody by Matthew Black. Catches Austin. Ryan Matthews kipping up on the outside here, looking for a discus forearm, gets caught with a kick to the midsection, DDT on the outside, and there's the pin on the inside, broken up by Nick Adams there. Matthew Black up against the ropes, draped over the middle rope now, being choked, and it looks like Nick is hungry, and he's hungry, so some finger licking good action there. There's a kick to the midsection by Austin Black. Knee shot underneath the jaw of Nick Adams, and Nick now crawling for the ropes. Austin calling for the end, bringing Nick up. There's the back elbow shot. High kick into the midsection. No, leg caught, elbow shot to the top of the knee. Do-si-do, around we go, and Nick Adams fighting his way out that corner there. Pump kick missing. Axel with a snap jab. Now the body hooks. Mongolian chop to Ryan Matthews on the outside. Austin Black missing the stomp. There's the hip toss and then the knee shot after that pretty little cartwheel there by Austin Black to Matthew Black on the inside. That's not fucking confusing at all. Shoulder block takedown. Ryan Matthews now discus forearm into the jaw of Axel Payne. Big club and blow. Grab by the head now. Maddie Marie, how you doing? Nice to see you. To see you. Nice. Face first into the steel post goes Axel Payne, and again Ryan Matthews going to work with the head into the steel as Matthew Black rains down the headbutts inside the ring to Austin. Ryan Matthews now diving into the ring, going after Axel Payne. Nick Adams got up on the top rope, diving body splash there, full force coming down on the body of Austin Black. Austin now being brought up. There's the jawbreaker, catches Matthew Black, but straight in with a club and blow was Nick Adams. Running right through the back of him, no, was Matthew Black. There's Austin Black swaying in the breeze there. Brought up, shin breaker into the back, side suplex, sorry. There's the hip breaker by Axel Payne to Ryan fucking Matthews. The saviour of wrestling out on his back on the floor on the outside. Still in this match though, not knocked out yet. Axel Payne now, body struck, no, blocked. Forearm by Austin Black, running lariat takes him down. A second lariat takes him off his feet. Ducks under the attempted lariat by Axel, and a jumping lariat takes him off his feet. Now Austin in the corner, tuning up the band as Axel stumbling around as if he's drunk, and there's the shotgun. Drop kick right to the jaw, a claymore if you will. There's a 1, 2, and 3. Austin Black is eliminated Axel Payne. So there's one elimination down, just 3 more to go until we know our winner. Standing corkscrew moonsault by Ryan Matthews, the saviour of wrestling, now looking to take out Austin Black. Has him with the mandible claw, pinning him down to the floor, but there's Austin Black fighting his way through with a knee shot into the back. Super kick into the knee, running knee shot into the jaw, and Austin Black, 1, 2, and a kick out on 2 by Ryan Matthews. Nick Adams now twisting neck breaker, taking down Matthew Black, down for the pin for the 1, 2, and there's a kick out on 2 as Austin lays in the left hands to the head. Walks straight into a kick and then a DDT by Nick Adams. Nick taking the moment to take in the crowd, showing off a little bit. Maybe that's going to cost him, as now Austin delivering the jawbreaker. Big running Larry, no, hot shots him up on the top rope. Matthews now up on his feet, walks straight into a forearm by Nick Adams. Double forearm, back elbow shot. Irish whip across the ring, no, reversed. Into the corner goes Nick Adams, comes in, Ryan Matthews, headbutts the top turnbuckle. High kick there, takes him in the side of the head, but Ryan Matthews quick on his heels. High angled suplex, taking down Nick Adams there. Brings him up to his feet off the ropes. Flying back elbow shot there, taking down Nick Adams. Chop. Flying forearm this time missing, but German suplex to Nick, taking him down as Ryan Matthews now back up to his feet. From behind grabs Matthew Black. Fisherman release suplex there, tosses Matthew across the ring. Misses with a stomp, rolling to the outside. Shit, big stiff kick into the ribs. Standing or springboard moonsault, catches Matthew Black in the face with the boots. Up on the shoulders now, Nick Adams has Matthew Black up. Tosses him out. Kendo stick in hand, and there's that body shot with the kendo stick. Austin Black has Ryan Matthews, shoulder block takedown. Matthews now bringing Austin Black back up to his feet. Big chop across his chest. Has him up on the shoulders, kick to the midsection. Double underhook. Up on the shoulders, here comes that rolling through with a neck breaker to Matthew Black. Nick Adams now leg hook down for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. The mandible claw locked in on Austin Black by Ryan Matthews. Tiny Tim keeping an eye on things, but Nick Adams breaking up the hold. Now down for the pin is Nick Adams, and there's the pin elimination for Nick Adams. Spinning back kick by Ryan Matthews, jumping knee shot into the chest. Dragging away by the arm now. Standing corkscrew moonsault by Ryan Matthews, now down for the pin. There's the 1, 2, no, only a 2 count. Matthew Black gets a hold straight away of Nick Adams. So we've got our 2 cruiserweights still in this match, or light heavyweights, and only 1 heavyweight left. There's the elbow or the shoulder barge into the chest. Holy shit, sunset flip powerbomb to the outside there by Ryan Matthews. Nick Adams now grabbed by Matthew Black, but Nick saved there by Ryan Matthews. Spinning back kick now, the spine buster by Matthew Black. Stiff kicks into the back of the legs, trying to chop away at the heavyweight. Here is Ryan Matthews. Nick Adams on all fours. Matthew Black tossing Ryan Matthews down the side of the ring. Comes in with a kick. Kick to the back of the head by Nick Adams. Catches Ryan Matthews by surprise. Big boot into the side of the head. Grabbed up, no, forearm into the small of the back. Tossed into the ring goes Ryan Matthews, the saviour of wrestling. And there's a super kick to the back of Ryan Matthews' head as he tries. Holy shit, good night. A blackout kick there. Gut punch. Matthew Black, discus lariat, no. Back elbow shot, catches him as he almost connected. There's the forearms into the head, and now Ryan Matthews on the outside. Nick Adams in the middle of his sandwich between Ryan Matthews and Matthew Black. Neither man getting a foothold now as all 3 tee off on each other. The combination strikes now by Nick Adams. There's the right hand forearms. Drop down. Matthew Black with the bell clap. Shoots in, no, dick. Missing out. Rainmaker DDT there by Nick Adams. Ryan Matthews now up on his feet, trying to bring Matthew Black up. trying to get him into the ring to finish things here. There's the double underhook, but Nick Adams not letting Ryan Matthews get this move off. Forearm, Ryan Matthews now tossed into the ring. Oh, Matthew Black, sorry, tossed into the ring. Nick Adams now going to work on Ryan Matthews, grabs him by that man bun of his. Face first into the ring apron he goes. Heller saying, or Caleb calling for Matthew Black for the win. There's Ryan Matthews now down and diving body splash, missing, going right over the top of these two men. Jumping knee shot, catches Ryan Matthews. 1, 2, and there's a kick out on 2. Matthew Black going straight after the bloodied man now. Forearm into his face, off the ropes now, out the corner, comes running across the ring. Flying forearm in, running bulldog. Is Nick Adams just swinging wildly, trying to catch Matthew Black with kick after kick. But Matthew now delivers a forearm into his back, drops him into the turnbuckle. Boot out of the corner comes Nick Adams. Back elbow shot by Matthew Black. Shoulder charge in the corner. Big boot to the chest. Drops Ryan Matthews. No, Nick Adams down. Ryan Matthews coming in with a flying forearm. God damn it. These men are hard to fucking call. High angle DDT. Plants the savior of wrestling and down for the 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Matthew now brings up Ryan Matthews, has him, pile driver, leg hook now, down for the pin for the 1, 2, and a kick out again on 2. Ryan Matthews now back into the ring, trying to get this crowd on his side. Matthew Black now brought up to his feet, gut punch. Belly to back, no elbow shot there by Nick Adams, blocking, and the running lariat takes down Ryan Matthews and Matthew Black. Matthew Black now busting open Nick Adams in the corner with those right hands. Still going in as the man falls to the floor. Giving the old gun salute, Matthew Black. Bowling ball into the corner, and Nick Adams wants no more of that, goes to grab his wood. Matthew Black steals his wood, has it in his hands. Big boot through the table. Spun around. Release. The suplex on the outside. The damage done now. Blackout kick there. Lights out on Ryan Matthews. Oh no, Nick Adams, sorry. Bell clap blocked. Nick Adams now has Matthew Black up on the fireman's carry position. Drops him down face first into the floor mats. Brings him up again. Irish whip now sends Matthew Black into the ring. Drapes him over the ring apron. Club and blow. Big boot into the side of the head. And into the ring now. Nick Adams rolling over Matthew Black. Forearm across his face for the 1, 2. And there's only a 2 count. Stiff kick into the chest of Nick Adams. And now the bloodied Ryan Matthews, the saviour of wrestling, laying in wait. And there's that mandible claw. Yet again locked in. Big Dick keeping a close eye on things. Nick Adams not giving up. Matthew Black straight on his case though, but Ryan Matthews straight in. Pump handle, driving him down. Flying back elbow shot, taking down Matthew Black, and Matthew Black rolling himself out the ring, pulling himself up on the outside on the ring apron. Look at that blood flowing down. Holy shit. Grabs him by the throat, pulls him into the ropes there, trying to take his head clean off. Matthew Black through the air, the elbow shot, delivered to Nick Adams. Nick now being brought up to his feet, kick to the midsection. Sets him up for another pile driver inside the centre of the ring there. Leg hooked, down for the count for the 1, 2, and no, the kick out just before the 3. Nick Adams saving himself there. The gut punch blocked. Returns fire. Big spine buster by Matthew Black. Stiff kick into the ribs. Grabs a hold of the wrist. Boot into the back. Face first down into the canvas. Grabbing hold of the legs but shrugged off by Nick Adams. You see Matthew Black now trying to crawl himself up, sat in the corner there. Nick Adams with a big boot into his chest, grabs him by the legs with the alley-oop, out that corner. Matthew now brought to his feet, kick to the midsection. There's the double underhook, brings him up onto the shoulders. The rolling neck breaker. Mandible claw by Ryan Matthews has Nick Adams down. No good. Knee shot though by Nick Adams, takes Ryan Matthews off his feet, brings him back up, kick to the midsection, no, leg caught, leg swept from underneath him. Matthews now forearm across the face for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Ryan Matthews now with an elimination, and it's down to Matthew Black and Ryan Matthews. Who's going to get the win here? Both men already scoring 1 elimination each. Up on the shoulders now. Inverted DDT there by Ryan Matthews on the outside. Kick to the midsection. Double underhook. Up on the shoulders of Ryan Matthews now. Rolling through with a neck breaker. Brought up to his feet again. Matthew Black now eats a big European uppercut. Brought back up again. Scooped up by Ryan Matthews now. Brought over towards the steel steps. Face first into the steel. Kick to the midsection. No. Caught. Tossed over there. Just suplex thrown across on the outside. Gut punch blocked. Big left hand to the jaw. Kick to the midsection. Another kick. Forearm into the face. Spinning back kick. No. Matthew Black now fighting back. And there's a right hand. Heavy right hand. Discus forearm blocked there by Matthew Black. Blackout kick. Catches him in the face. That could be lights out there. Tossed into the ring. Face down. Center of the ring is Ryan Matthews. Matthew Black looking a little bit worse for wear. Maybe a little bit exhausted. Rolled over now. Leg hooked. 1, 2. And there's only a 2 count. The forearm across the face. The cocky pin there by Matthew Black. Ryan Matthews now brought to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Sit down pile driver. And Ryan Matthews has gone limp. Matthew Black this time hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. Matthew Black with the elimination. Sorry, he hadn't had an elimination. That was his first elimination in the match, and he was your winner. So congratulations to Matthew Black. A contract will be being sent to Matthew Black for the upcoming season. Who out of all of these men impressed you, the crowd, the most? Which name would you like to see reappear in the future of UKWF, however that may fall? But there's one man you may well be seeing. He'll certainly be getting a contract offer put in his direction. But congratulations to Matthew Black on the victory. Nick was ripped off, shout Shooter. Well. It seems like someone's stepping up already to lay claim to Brandon Ace and that Iron Skull Championship he dragged away from Connor Stewart at the end of the house show. So let's see how this breaks down. The Iron Skull Championship on the line. Take your pick here. Who you got for the win? Do you see Bastage walking away with the Iron Skull belt? Brandon Ace coming in straight from behind, though. Forearm to the back of the head. Stomped down on Bastage as he's on the floor. Bastage this time rolling out the way. Tosses Ace hard into the brick wall there. Tighten that ass up. Bastage now grabbing him by the waist. And there's the German suplex taking Brandon Ace over. Rolled over, face down. Up, and another gut wrench German suplex. Grab by the scruff of the neck, drag down the hallway. Ace now has Bastage, brings him up, knee shot into the jaw. Brandon Ace looking to knock that Bastage out with that knee shot. Tosses him down the hallway, bouncing him off the wall next to the locker room door there. The crowd getting louder. Collar and elbow tight. Bastage shrugs Brandon Ace off. Grab by the ruff of the neck. Dragged down the hallway by the Bastage now. Face first into the crate. Goes Brandon Ace. Grab from behind. Back breaker. Trying to break the spine of Brandon Ace here. Bringing him up to his feet. Jawbreaker. Ace has a hold of the Bastage now. The wind up and the throw down the hallway we go. And don't forget, tonight's debuts will not stop with the 5 men we've seen here tonight already. That's right, we've got 4 new tag teams making their debuts on UKWF in the opening bout. All with the same promise. The winner shall be offered a contract for the upcoming season. So stick around for UKWF following a small intermission after 3LW. Bastage now has Brandon Ace taking him down the hallway. Brian Hernsberger, nice to see you, nice. If I hadn't said it already, Jake Bagwell, thanks for stopping by as well, much appreciated. Down the hallway, Bastage now on the floor as his head's being smashed off the floor there. Brandon Ace treating it like a big fucking coconut, trying to smash it open. Back elbow shot, Brandon Ace now holding his jaw. There's the big boot. Bastage now brings him up, grabs him by the throat. Brought up, big choke slam taking him down. And the Bastage is now your Iron Skull champion. Congratulations to the Bastage. But with that being said, we're going to move right along and keep this going. Brian Hernsberger, you'll have to contact us via Skype or Twitter as at UKWF1, or Miss Jones is also on Twitter. You can find her. I'm sure she'll be happy to drop the Twitter handles out there on ways you can get a hold of us. But we're now going to move on to a straight one-on-one match, and that is between, ladies, get your panties ready. You may want to go commando for this one, because we're bringing on that panty dropper, the one that promises to get the ladies wet. That's Scuzz, and he's going up against the angry asshole, the bully for life, Pete Wall. So let's get this underway. We are also going to be looking for next week to be bringing in some new women, all also looking to fight for a contract. We have one women's tag team already signed up for a match. We're looking for 3 more out there. We've also got 2 ladies lined up for singles competition. If I don't find another 3 tag teams, well, it looks like some of the ladies roster is going to have to step up, and these ladies tag teams are going to have to welcome the fresh meat. There you go, the Twitter handles are dropped in the chat. But coming out first, he stands in at 6 feet 2 inches tall, 261 pounds. He also is known as the panty dropper. But right now we're just gonna call him Scuzz. I can see a few ladies already removing their panties in the front row, ready and waiting for that panty dropper power bomb. I've got the cleanup crew at the ready, and I don't mean that team over on GWA either. I got the men and the women with the mops at the ready, because I know how slippery those floors can get when wet. Scuzz taking his time getting down to the ring. There you see the new keyword for the Iron Skull. Send that word plus the name of the challenger if you want to step up to the bastage. But Scuzz now in the ring. Oh, I can hear the lady screams. Oh shit, I think I even just saw some granny panties and some thongs fly into the ring area. Gonna have to get security to pick those up, bring them out. I didn't say bring them to me. We'll put those in Scuzz's locker room for after the match. But here we go, coming down to the ring now. He stands in at 6 feet 5 inches tall, 254 pounds. He's an angry asshole, a bully, but he's known as Pete Wall. Pete Wall. There you see the moniker, the Godfather Bully. So Pete making his way down now. Not a popular man. I can hear the boos from here. Straight out the gate, Pete with a kick to the midsection, into the pump handle, Samoan drop to Scuzz, taking him down, leg hook, there's the one, and straight out the gate, the 1 count. Pete Wall not paid by the minute, just wants to get this job over and done with. Leg swept from underneath Scuzz, stiff kick down the spine of Pete Wall now. Pete though shoots for legs, wrestling takedown. I think Pete's got a little bit of the man's, that protein shake. He drinks it direct from the bottle. Stiff sit down power bomb there to Scuzz. You can see him holding that lower back. Pete going to work on it. There's the boot to the face though by Scuzz. Big running lateral. running through still. Scuzz now stomped down. Pete rolling out the way. Scooped up. Big fall away slam there, taking down Pete Wall. Now Pete holding that lower back. Big running lariat though. As Pete gets up to his feet, takes Scuzz right out, and there's a stomp to the back of the neck. Elbow drop into the chest. Pete now rolling that shoulder, trying to get the blood flowing around the body. Trying to loosen up a bit. Whipped into the corner. There's Scuzz with a big running lariat in the corner, taking him down. Grabs a hold of the arm. And now, that was the shoulder Pete was trying to roll earlier. Trying to get some movement back. And Scuzz going to work on that arm. Now the right hand's into the head. Sits him up. Scuzz now going to work on the trapezius muscles of the other side. Stomp down. Grab by the waist now. Scuzz eats a sit down power bomb by the angry asshole Pete Wall. There's the stomp into the lower back. Grabbing it. Oh, and Pete snacking on them fingers. Stomp down into the midsection now. Wrenching back on the face. Rear chin lock applied. Knee in the lower back. Torque added onto that rear chin lock, but Scuzz managing to break himself free. Running lariat missing. There's the corkscrew uppercut by Pete Wall, and the stomp down into the back. Grabbed by the back of the neck now, but Scuzz fighting his way free. Comes in, belly to back suplex over the shoulder goes Pete Wall. Scuzz tossing him like a sheep rag doll. Now cranking that neck before dumping him down, and Scuzz now turning to get this crowd fired up. Hooks the leg on Pete Wall. Is the delay going to cost him? There's only a 1 count. Neck crank, big right hand into the side of the dome. Bringing Pete Wall up to his feet now. Scoops him up, and another big fall away slam, driving Pete Wall into the canvas there. Scuzz now raining down the right hands into that big bull dome of Pete's. Bringing him slowly up to his feet. Big Dick keeping a close eye. And oh, ladies, we know what this is. This is the keg slam. And this is the prelude. Pete now grabbed by the wrist and the ankle. Dragged towards the center of the ring. Rolled over. Scuzz obviously thinking that's going to be enough. There's the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. Big Dick gives the V signal to the crowd. Just a 2. And now Scuzz, ladies, get yourself ready. Clean up crew at the ready. Because here it comes. Kick to the midsection. Setting him up for the panty dropper. Power bomb. And oh my god, the ladies in the front row just got wet. That was the splash zone. There's the 2. And the shoulder up before the 3. Scuzz now rolling Pete over again, going back to work on that left arm. You can already see he's got an elbow pad there trying to protect it. Pete now with the double boots into the chest of Scuzz though. Scuzz now being brought up to his feet. Big right hand to the face. Up on the shoulders. The fall of man delivered. Teabagging Scuzz there. Yeah, you can see him holding the head from the big old blue balls of Pete Wall dropping on his forehead. Top turnbuckle exposed by Pete Wall. Big Dick hasn't noticed it. Pete with a kick to the mid. Now laying in wait. Bringing him up onto the shoulders, and welcome to the wasteland. Scuzz driven into the canvas face first. Leg hook now down for the pin. 1, 2, and the kick out on 2 by Scuzz. Scuzz now. Sleeper hold locked in on Pete. Ragdolling him here, trying to wear down the bully, and the bully's gone to sleep. Scuzz has put the bully to sleep, dumping him down face first, and there is your winner. Scuzz picking up the victory over the bully, using the sleeper hold, ragdolling Pete Wall there. Here you check out the replay of the action that went down. There was the pin after the keg slam. Nope, there was the keg slam, sorry. Jumped the gun a bit, looked away for just 2 seconds. Dragging him out towards the centre of the ring, rolling him over. Blade charge, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice. There was the leg hook. No fucking good. Only scoring a 2 count. Here was Pete Wall delivering the fall of man, dropping those big old blue balls. Welcome to the wasteland. Scuzz delivered, and I thought that was it for Scuzz. He had his leg hooked. Down. 1, 2, and Scuzz managing to get that shoulder up, look. Be your winner of the match. And the causer of many a wet lady in the front row. He is the panty dropper, Scuzz. Congratulations, Scuzz, on the victory. We're going to let him have his moment in the spotlight. Don't forget, if you want to get involved in the Iron Skull or the Women's KO, you need to send the keyword. For Women's KO challenges, you need to send the word MEAT plus your name to Miss Jones via Skype. For those of you wanting to challenge Bastage for the Iron Skull, you need to send Suck It plus the name to Miss Jones. But now we're going to move right along. And I'm just getting word, we've got a tag team cashing in. That's right. Brandon Ace, holder of one of those briefcases that could cash in for any belt at any time. Well, he's decided to cash in, and he's cashing in on Shamrock and Shenanigans. He and Bullet Adams are going after Sean Shamrock and Rob A. Machete with the cash in. Straight up tag team rules. So let's get this underway. Shamrock and Shenanigans being put through it again. We saw one cash in at the pay-per-view. Well, Bullet Adams and Brandon Ace cashing in now at the show. So here we go, Brandon Ace and Bullet Adams, Baltimore Bullet, going up against Shamrock and Shenanigans. Tag team titles on the line via cash out. That just leaves one man out there with a briefcase still in his hands, and that's Wolf Turgoviste, your current light heavyweight champion. Question is, will he ever cash that in within the time limit left? Just 2 more, or 1 more episode, I believe, before he's out of time. So take your pick here. Who you got for the win? Well, I see Jake Bagwell straight away going for Shooter and Rob for the win. I know Brandon Ace isn't the most popular, and Bullet Adams a controversial champion with the way he defended his belt at the pay-per-view with so many low blows delivered to Mordred Nightwalker. There's Yella with the Shamrock and Machete for the win. But let's get this underway. As always, coming from London, England. Here come your challengers, being led out by Brandon Ace, followed up by the UK champion of Three Lions Wrestling, Bullet Adams, at a combined weight of 460 pounds. They are a Baltimore, a Bullet. Well, Jake Bagwell, that's an interesting question. Well, I've got news about next season. Question is, do I release it now or do I release it later on? You know what? I'm going to release the news at the end of the show, before the intermission. So stick around if you can. If not, catch the replay, find out what the news is coming down. But coming down to the ring now, there you see a shadowy figure in the distance. And in the blinding light, no wonder that fucker's wearing sunglasses as always. Your current reigning tag team champions. There you have Rob Machete and Shamrock now coming round. They're a combined weight of 519 pounds. Shamrock and Shenanigans. So Shamrock and Shenanigans making their way down to the ring. We already saw them defend successfully at the pay-per-view, not once, but twice. Now they're straight into the next matchup and they're straight away defending those titles again. This time against Baltimore Bullet. Brandon Ace and Bullet Adams thinking they've got the stuff to take those belts away from Shamrock and Shenanigans. Well, only time will tell. There we are, our belts on show. The tag team division, here we go. Our challengers, Brandon Ace, Bullet Adams, Baltimore Bullet. Let's see what kind of reaction they get from the crowd here. Quite a lot of cheers for the challengers here. Now for our champions. Let's listen for the crowd. Rob Machete, Shamrock and Shenanigans. Again, cheers here. The crowd split 50-50 in attendance here. Big Dick coming over, grabbing them belts, taking them away from the champion. Shamrock, you see, getting one last final look in, raising them high for all the crowd to see. And here we go. Big Dick handing the belts over to the timekeeper. Shamrock and Brandon Ace starting this match off. Big Dick ring the bell. Here we go. Brandon Ace straight out the gate with a pump kick to the jaw of Shamrock. Grabs him by the wrist, drags him to the centre of the ring. There's the boot into the midsection. Stomping down on the lower back, and now the boot into the side of the face. Gord Sin, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice. Hope you're good. Shamrock now has a hold of Ace, whips him across into the corner. Oh, that booty hitting the top turnbuckle, sending shockwaves down the spine of Shamrock. Eats an enziguri through his troubles as well. Over the top rope, drop down to the floor goes Shamrock. Spinning back fist, big forearm into the face. Grabbed up now, brought up. Michinoku driver there, delivered on the outside to Shamrock. Big Dick keeping the count. Belts will not exchange on a count out. So Brandon Ace needs to get Shamrock back into the ring. Bounced off the ring apron again. 6 count now, kick to the midsection, DDT, roll, and Shamrock over on the floor there, head first, and now the mount is the big right hands down. Brandon Ace needs to pay attention to the count. We're on a count of 8 now. 9. What on earth is Brandon Ace doing? He's leaving Shamrock in shenanigans. Baltimore Bullet may have got the victory, but they screwed the pooch on the belts, because the belts do not change on a count out victory. So Baltimore Bullet, you may get the win, but you do not get the belts. Brandon Ace must have taken one too many hard hits to the head, but he's gone and fucked up his challenge here. Shamrock playing it smart, laying down on the floor, letting the count go out, and still collecting those belts at the end of the match. What a mistake to make there by Brandon Ace. What can I say? And it looks like we have a challenger for the women's KO going on backstage. So our challenger is, let's find out. One Cougar Knight. And she's going up against our women's KO champion. We just need to confirm. I can't remember who the hell is. Our women's champion is... oh shit. Anne Bonny, of course. How the fuck did I forget that? Anne Bonny of Ruthless Incorporated, our women's KO champion. So Cougar Knight versus Anne Bonny for the women's KO title. Let's go. Take your pick here. Who you got for the win? Is it Anne Bonny? Is it Cougar Knight? So here we have Anne Bonny and Cougar Knight getting up in each other's faces. Cougar with a German suplex to Anne. Stiff kick down the booty as well to follow up. Looks to bring Anne up to her feet. Titty slap, no headbutt there from Anne Bonny. Club and blow over the back, bouncing her off the crate. The boot caught, and there's the knee shot underneath the jaw. Cougar in, wrenches the arm round, driving Anne Bonny face first into the floor there. Now wrenching on the arm. The wind up now, dropping her onto the back. Brought up to the feet now. Back and forth between these two. Grab by the back of the neck now. By that red hair of hers. Tossed down the hallway into that shelving unit. Rolling neck breaker there by Anne Bonny, delivered to Cougar Knight. Cougar now being brought up to her feet. Cougar with a back elbow shot into the jaw of Anne Bonny. There you can see her reeling from that one. Running knee shot missing. Tilda well all the way round. Head scissor takedown. Round and round we went. Driving down now. Cougar now the wind up into the brick wall she goes. Club and blow over the back. Grab by the head, tossed into the locker room door, and through the door we go, and Anne Bonny going straight for the trash can. Trash can shot to Cougar. Grabs a hold of the arm, steps over, single arm monkey flip into the locker in the steel chair. Takes Cougar Knight over and Anne now. Ah, shit, here we go. Oh, and the fight suddenly spilled back out into the locker room. out into the hallway. Our camera's lost feed for a second. Rolling out the way. And taking down Cougar Knight. Stomp across the face there by Anne. Elbow shot to the back of the head. And now stiff kick down the spine. Working over Cougar Knight up against that security barrier there. But Cougar now fighting back with the elbow shot. Big running Larry, swing and a miss there. Tossed into that door. Back elbow shot though by Cougar. Lufez press raining down the right hand to the head of Anne Bonny. And now brought up to her feet. Fireman's carry takedown there by Anne though. Grabs a hold. Nope. Gut punch by Cougar. Anne Bonny breaking free of the grip, and there's the back elbow shot. Comes in. Gut punch. No blocked. Big right hand to the face. Running Lariat takes Anne Bonny off her feet. And again now being brought up to her feet is Anne. Here's the back elbow shot. And now comes in. Nope. Kick to the midsection. Breaking free. Left hook. Forearm to the back. Swing and a miss. The one up the throw and into the door frame we go. Pump kick to the back of the head. Takes down Cougar Knight. Bringing her up to her feet now. Kick to the midsection. Up. Twisted neck breaker. Stiff kick down the spine. Looking to bring Cougar up again, but Cougar grabs a hold of the wrist, drives Anne Bonny face first into the floor there. Now stomped down into the head. Bringing Anne Bonny up, and the cameramen can't make up their mind which one they want to fucking use. Fuck's sake, Jimmy, sort it out. There's the arm being wrenched around now. Drop kick to the back. Out the way, got Anne Bonny though. Comes running in, pop-up drop kick into the jaw. Grabs a hold. Hurricane runner. Oh, driven down head first into that floor there. Not much give at all. Big right hand to the face. Full Nelson slam. Hard on the spine there. Brought up to her feet again. Head scissor takedown. Nip up though by Cougar Knight, coming back at it. Grab by the wrist. Back heel kick there. Catches Cougar around the side of the head. Brings her up to her feet again. Kick to the midsection. And again now, the double underhook. Oh, what are we going for? The rolling kill switch. And Anne Bonny with the victory. And Cougar Knight unsuccessful in her challenge. But there you see the keywords were in the chat again. If you want a challenge for the Iron Skull or the Women's KO belt, just send those words plus the challenger's name to Miss Jones. But we're now going to move on to a triple threat match. Triple threat match here between, let's see who we've got. We've got the Beast coming from Scotland, part of the SWA. That's Connor Stewart. Going up against the British giant Nathaniel Parker. And the third and final man from Steel City, USA. He is the Shmoo. So let's get down to the ring and see what comes of this. So take your pick of these three men. Is it England, Scotland or the USA for the win here? That's right, Nathaniel Parker from Great Britain. Connor Stewart from Scotland and the Shmoo from the USA. Gordson clearly going for Connor Stewart. Monster Factory Wrestling going for England. Well, Scots with attitude? No, afraid not. But here we go. Coming down to the ring first. A member of the Scottish Wrestling Alliance. The leader of which is Kyron McAllister. But anyway, let's get down to it. Coming down to the ring first, standing in at 6 feet 6 inches tall, 326 pounds. Hailing from Scotland. Here's Connor Stewart. And there you see him holding the tag team belts, which do not belong to this company, but wearing them proudly down to the ring. The SCW tag team titles. A little bit unhinged is the beast, apparently. We don't see him come out to the ring often. He's being let well and truly off the leash tonight. So let's see what the big man can do when he's let loose to face on action on his own. But that's one man down. We've got 2 more to get out to this ring. So let's bring on the British Giant himself. A member of D-Generation Flex. He stands in at 7 feet tall. Weighing in at 355 pounds. Hailing from Manchester, England. Nathaniel Parker. The Giant focused as always, tossing the water bottle into the crowd. One lucky fan's gonna get a spitful bottle as a lovely souvenir, it seems. And Nathaniel drinking in this home country crowd. Is this mind games by the Giant, making the beast wait and have the shmoo wait out back? Or is he just that fucking vain he wants to drink in every minute of the applause this crowd gives him? Yeah, certainly having the crowd up on their feet. No short of applause, it seems, on the outside of the ring here. Well, Brandon Ace is probably licking his wounds, realising what a mistake he made tonight. Bullet Adams probably a little bit angry with his tag team partner, but coming down to the ring now, standing at 7 feet tall, 400 pounds, a member of the Steel City Committee. He is the Shmoo. Come on down, the Shmoo. We've had to drag him away for the buffet table down to the ring here. This match is scheduled for 1 fall. Pinfall submission inside the ring. Standard triple threat rules do apply. So let's get this match underway. There's Connor, Nathaniel Parker, and the Shmoo. All 3 men down to the ring. Ring that bell. Big Dick. And here we go. Straight out the gate. The Beast with a double axe handle into the chest of the Shmoo. Doesn't take him down, but the running lariat does. And a straight out 1 count by the Connor Stewart on the Shmoo. Connor taking out both the Giant and the Shmoo with that backhanded chop. Going straight after the big man though is Connor Stewart, not afraid to mix it up with the 400-pounder. Gut punches here by Nathaniel Parker, working over Connor Stewart's midsection, dropping him down to the floor now. Big choke slam there by the Giant as the double boots into his chest, forcing him away. Comes running in at the Shmoo, scooped up now. Being held, scoop slam there by the Shmoo, taking down Connor Stewart, and the running lariat sends Nathaniel Parker out the other side of the ring. Jawbreaker by Nathaniel Parker. Big lariat takes the Shmoo off his feet. No worries, Jake, no worries at all. Big European uppercut. Parker now scoops up the Shmoo, backbreaker. Rolls into the ring, Nathaniel Parker. Connor Stewart quick to dive in after him. The Shmoo out on his back on the outside. Big slam there, face first into the canvas goes Nathaniel Parker, and now Connor Stewart rubbing his face in the dirty ring mat. There's the elbow shot into the lower back and a stiff kick, swing and a miss. Parker grabbing hold of the waist, but there's the back elbow shots fighting his way through. His Connor Stewart missing with that running lariat, and then Nathaniel Parker comes running through with a shoulder barge and then runs down the Shmoo with another shoulder barge as well. But there's the wrist hold, the pull back lariat taking down Nathaniel Parker, and now the Shmoo grabbing hold of the waist, picking him up, wrenching him round with the suplex as Connor Stewart gets himself all hyped up in the corner. Comes out with a big stiff arm lariat there, taking down the Shmoo. Another big lariat, no, scooped up, grabbed a hold and then swung around and then slammed back down, and there goes Connor Stewart out the ring. Brought up to the feet now is Nathaniel Parker. The Shmoo missing with that lariat, grabs him from behind, but there's Nathaniel Parker with the elbow shots. Grabbed up now, tossed across the ring he goes. Grab by the wrist and the ankle, drag to the centre of the ring, leg hook down for the pin. There's the one and only a 1 count. Nathaniel Parker trying to get all hyped up. Connor Stewart in the ring, kicks the chest of the Shmoo, gets caught by Nathaniel Parker, suplex, pile driver, centre of the ring, planting the Beast on that big bull dome of his. Looking to bring him up now, but he grabs a hold of the wrist, shoulder block, takedown. Brought up to the feet now, gut punch, grab by the throat, high up into the air. Oh, the summit slam stopped there by Nathaniel Parker. But a military press slam taking down Nathaniel Parker as Connor Stewart now up to his feet. Eats an elbow shot to the top of the dome. Double forearms into the chest, and again as Connor Stewart pops up. Whipped into the corner. Big running hip attack off the ropes. Diving crossbody takes him down. Leg hook down for the count. There's a 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Parker now back into the ring as the Shmoo lays the big right hand. No, Connor Stewart fights his way back up to his feet with the elbow shot. Kick into the midsection. Sets the Shmoo up. Running power bomb. Tossing him across the ring. Dragging him away from the ropes. Running lariat to Nathaniel Parker in the corner. Brings him out now with the alley-oop sit-down powerbomb there. Forearm across the face for the 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Parker now shoots for legs from underneath Connor Stewart. Comes in, big spear by Parker, taking down the Shmoo. Rolled over the back, goes Nathaniel Parker now, tossed into the corner of the ring. Dragged out, leg hook down for the pin. There's the one, and only a 1 count. Connor Stewart was diving into the ring. Whether he would have made it there in time or not, I don't know. Double spine kicks there. 1 each from the Shmoo and Connor Stewart and Nathaniel Parker. And then Connor takes out the Shmoo, rolling over Parker now. Forearm across his face for the 1, 2, and a kick out by the Giant on 2. Connor Stewart now laying in wait as Nathaniel Parker slow to his feet. From behind, full Nelson slam. Driving him down, hooks the leg. Too close to the ropes though. Beating on that chest, the beast all fired up. Brings Nathaniel Parker up. Big Irish whip into the corner he goes. Following up, big body splash. No, right hand to the jaw and the Shmoo with a diving shoulder tackle to the knee. Cobra clutch, Uranagi down into the 1 and only a 1 count. Stiff kick down the spine. Now the shots across the chest by Nathaniel Parker with that elbow. Connor Stewart turning around, climbing up on the bottom rope. Runs straight into Nathaniel Parker and falls on his back. Takes a stiff kick to the chest for good measure. Parker now hooking a leg on the Shmoo for the 1, 2, and the kick out on 2. Shmoo now building up a head of steam inside the ring. Nathaniel Parker on his feet, dives into the ring, playing cat and mouse with the Shmoo it seems. Shmoo rolls in after him. Up on the shoulders. Tosses him out into the centre of the ring. Leg hooked. Connor Stewart diving in. 1, 2 and a break up. Big Dig takes a double axe handle to the back. There's the club and blow by Connor Stewart. There's the big European uppercut taking down Connor. Stomp down into the midsection. Now the submission hold locked in. But Big Dick on his back looking up at the sky, up at the lights. The Shmoo now slow to his feet. Nathaniel Parker finally lets go of the hold, realising that Big Dick's not going to get up. Big scoop power slam delivered to the Shmoo, centre of the ring. Beating on his chest now with both men laying at his feet. Stomp down into the lower back, looks to bring the Shmoo up. There's Shmoo with the elbow shot to the midsection. Grabs a hold of Nathaniel Parker, raises him high. There's the summit slam, centre of the ring. Big Dick finally starting to wake up and come to as Nathaniel Parker looks to lock in. The Colossus clutch on the Shmoo. Connor Stewart still laying face down in the ring. Connor now showing signs of life as the Shmoo delivers a double axe handle to the back of Nathaniel Parker. Connor slowly getting up to his feet, club and blow over the back. Double choke slam. No, don't go chasing waterfalls. Delivered to Connor Stewart. Now rolling him over. Boston Crab are too close to the ropes. Looking to drag Connor away. Rolls him over centre of the ring. The Giant up to his feet on the outside. 1, 2, and the pinfall broken by Nathaniel Parker. There's the stiff kick into the chest. Shmoo looking to grab the Giant by the throat, but the Giant with a forearm into the face, stopping that from happening, and then tossing the Shmoo over the top to the outside. Connor Stewart laid on his back, centre of the ring, but the Giant focused on the Shmoo. Nope, changes his mind, sees he has an opportunity at Connor Stewart inside the ring. Big Irish whip into the corner we go. Knife edge chop across the chest, lighting up the beast. Bale toss out the corner, throwing him across the ring there. Like yesterday's garbage in the trash can. There's the 1. Oh, we're turning this motherfucker all the way up to 10. The headbutts into the turnbuckle. Stomp down into the back, swing and a miss. Grab, the bear hug locked in by the Giant. The Shmoo finally coming to, realising that it was all over though. Too late. The Shmoo was distracted for a minute. Maybe he got a waft of the buffet table out the back. But the Giant just made the Beast tap out with a bear hug, centre of the ring. Let's take a look at the highlights. There was the Summit Slam as it was stopped. The diving crossbody, 700 plus pounds colliding in the centre of the ring there. Just for 2 count. Here was Connor Stewart launching 400 pounds almost clear out the ring. Nathaniel Parker with the alley-oop bomb in the corner by Connor Stewart there. Connor with the Cobra clutch into the Uranagi. Leg hook down for the pin for the one and only a 1 count no. But your winner of this match, the D-Generation Flex, his own British Giant of Nathaniel Parker. Congratulations to Nathaniel Parker on picking up the victory. The British Giant making the Beast of the SWA. The Beast of SWA tap out. The Shmoo was distracted. Some fan was wafting some chicken nuggets in his direction. But we're going to carry on. Moving along, and it seems like the Bastard has a new challenger all ready for the Iron Skull title. Vernon Quinn stepping up to the mark. Can he get the belt away from the Bastard? So Vernon Quinn versus the Bastard for the Iron Skull Championship. Here we go, Vernon getting up in the face of the Bastard here. Bastard saying, what are you doing? I was busy carrying my damn cooler. Grabs a hold of the wrist though. Vernon Quinn straight in, sweeping the leg from underneath him. Stomped down into the back, going to work on the Bastard. Vernon now pull back into the neck breaker. Stomped down into the midsection, grabs a hold of the arm now, wrenching it round. Looking to drive the Bastard face first in. Trying to pop that shoulder out of joint. Bastard's now up on his feet, the wind up the throw, and into the crate goes the Bastard's jumping knee shot, swing and a miss. The wind up the throw, bouncing off the crate again goes Vernon Quinn. Scooped up, brought around, hip breaker, into the power slam on Vernon Quinn there. Back elbow shot by Vernon to the Bastard. Bastard with a forearm, swing and a miss. The wind up, nope. Back elbow shot by Bastard, catches Vernon Quinn there. Comes in with the uppercut. Vernon staggered, but firing back with a back elbow shot now. Comes in, kick to the midsection. Throws Bastard into that crate there. Kick to the midsection, no leg caught, elbow shot to the top of the knee. Bastard's now throwing him, bouncing him off those stage boxes. Scooped up, tilt a world backbreaker. Vernon now brought up, no arm drag, takedown by Vernon Quinn. Big right hand drops Bastard down onto one knee. Neck breaker delivered to the Bastard. Brought up to his feet now. Oh, for fuck's sake, Vernon Quinn, why can't you stay out of my goddamn office? Vernon now has Bastard up on his feet, grabs a hold of the wrist. Hammer locking him up, but the Bastard with a back elbow shot. Catches a hold of Vernon Quinn now, knees into the midsection, working him over here. Picking him up by the waist, sit down, power bomb delivered just in the doorway of the office there. Bastard's now grabbing hold of the briefcase and a big shot to the head of Vernon Quinn. You better not damage my fucking stuff in that fucking case. Stomped down into the midsection. Rolled off though is the bastage by Vernon Quinn. Knife edge chop across the chest. Standing Spanish fly through the door into the hallway. Vernon Quinn putting on a show, it seems. Oh, and Bastage just got knocked the fuck out by being tossed into the wall. And Vernon Quinn is your new Iron Skull Championship by way of knockout, using the wall to his advantage there. Congratulations to Vernon Quinn. But we're going to go into some more triple threat action here. And we're going to bring on the ladies. That's right. We've got Amber Young, Cougar Knight. Already she's been in action tonight. Probably still feeling the effects. Obviously cleared by the medical team to compete. And last but not least, we have Crusher. Let's go. Take your pick here between these three ladies. Is it Cougar Knight? Is it Amber Young? Or is it Crusher who's going to come away with this victory? We know Amber Young trying to work herself up at the top there. She's sitting in that top 3 position, I believe, in the rankings at the moment. Can she hold on to that position, or can she move her way up and maybe challenge for a title shot? Remember, if you've already challenged for the Iron Skull or held the belt and you've been knocked out, you cannot challenge again during the same show. The keywords in the chat. Let's get down to the ring and get some ladies action underway. I say ladies, I'm going to use that term loosely on this one coming out to the ring. She stands in at 5 feet 8 inches tall and is 150 pounds wet. From Baltimore, Maryland, USA, a member of D-Generation Flex, she is Amber Young. Amber Young always comes down to the ring with a confident swagger on her appearance. There she is with the D-Generation Flex jacket on, wearing the colours of green and black. And here comes the first of her 2 opponents in this match. We've already seen her in action earlier on tonight. Unsuccessful with her challenge of Aunt Bonnie. But standing in at 5 feet 7, 133 pounds. She is the Southern Belle, known as Bubs. Oh shit, holy shit. Oh, that's not her, that's Cougar Knight. God damn. I do apologise, Cougar. So here she is, Cougar Knight down to the ring. The crowd's giving her a few boos here. Cougar not popular with this London crowd, it seems. But we now need one more woman down to the ring. Let's get it on. She wastes no time at all getting down here. She stands in at 6 feet tall, 167 pounds. She is Isis, the Crusher. But here we go, Crusher, Amber Young and Cougar in the match, and Cougar straight out taking Amber Young with a bitch slap, and comes in and takes down Crusher with the same move, springboard. Maybe I need to rethink my medical team, because Cougar Knight just went for a springboard fucking stunner on an invisible person. Face first into the canvas goes Cougar Knight there with the flatliner from Amber Young. Amber now takes a titty slap, returns fire to Cougar. Crusher, I'm sorry, god damn it. Up on the shoulders, Amber Young now driving her down, leg hook down for the pin early on, and there's Cougar with the save with a double axe handle. Amber Young now going straight after Cougar with a knee shot underneath the jaw, looking to put her lights out. Dragging her out towards the centre of the ring. Crusher on the ring apron, trying to get this crowd behind her. Drop kick into Amber Young as she was looking to break the arm of Cougar there. Crusher now has a hold of Amber, bringing her up over the top. Into the neck breaker we go. Grab by the skull now, pull back, hammerlock, inverted DDT, double damage there. The arm in the head getting worked over there by Cougar Knight. There's the arm drag takedown. Boot into the side of the face of Cougar. Big knee shot there, running through Cougar Knight with a running lariat now, and then Cougar now with another running lariat to Amber Young. Now to stomp down into the titties, guillotine leg drop over the top rope we go. Stomp down to the back, no. Amber Young up to her feet, pump kick to the head of Cougar, looks for the pump kick to the head of Crusher, but Crusher just wore that one, scoops her up and hot shots her over the top rope. The arm being spun around, looking to break out. Amber Young being worked over here. No, catches the leg, dragon screw takedown on Cougar there. On Crusher, sorry, god damn it, these redheads all look alike to me. Stop looking at redheads. Stomping down on the back of Crusher now. Crusher grabbed by Cougar. Breaking free though. Crusher with a running lariat sends Cougar to the outside, and it's Amber Young now getting up to her feet on the inside. Now all three ladies, nope. Cat and mouse between Crusher and Amber Young it seems. Club and bow as Crusher had her back turned. Suplexes her over. Now looking to bring Crusher up to her feet. No, pops out European uppercut. Crusher now has a hold of Amber Young. Snap suplex. Cougar now up on the apron and into the ring. Walks straight into her forearm from Crusher. Backdrop suplex there. Almost dropping her on Amber Young's head. Folds the arm up, stomp down into the tricep muscle of Cougar Knight. Amber Young now slowly getting up to her feet. There's Cougar with a jawbreaker to Crusher. Comes in for the running lariat, catches the arm spinning back kick into the midsection, lefts and rights with the cross body there. Titty slap to Amber Young in the corner. Crusher now sitting Amber Young up on that top turnbuckle. What are we looking for here? Crusher setting her up. Hurricane runner, takedown, driving Amber Young into the canvas and goes straight for the cover on Cougar. Only a 1 count. Stiff kick down the spine of Cougar. She's laid out now. Brought up to her feet. Big Irish whip into the turnbuckle goes Cougar. Amber Young now up on her feet on the outside. but Cougar turned around in the corner by Crusher. Brought out springboard bulldog. Crusher feeling the effects though. Amber Young rolling her over. Knee shots into the jaw as Cougar Knight still laid it face down, ass up. That's the way she likes to be. Anyway, moving on. Amber Young grabbing her body arm and the leg and dragging her over. Rolled over, leg hook down for the pin for the 1, 2, and there's only a 2 count. Irish whip hard into the turnbuckle. Cougar now back elbow shot to Amber Young. Tying her up in Cougar's hug. Looking to make Amber Young tap, but there's Crusher looking to break the hold. Drop toe hold by Amber Young after she broke herself free. There's the shin breaker, grabbing a hold of the leg still. Dragon screw takedown and Amber straight on Cougar's case. Scoops her up on the shoulders. Hot shots her over the rope there. Amber going for the pin on Cougar Knight. A big dig down for the 1, 2, and there's only a 2 count. Amber calling for the end here. Stomp down on Cougar. Now looking to bring her up. Double forearms into the chest, and again taking her down. Sling blade delivered to Cougar Knight, and now Amber Young versus Crusher. Has Crusher up on her shoulders, drops her down, roundhouse, and that could be lights out for Crusher there. Leg hook down for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Amber Young victorious. There you see the crossbody with the lefts and the rights to the face of Cougar Knight. Cougar's hug locked in, no good. Amber Young managed to break free. Up on the shoulders, hot shotted was Cougar there by Amber Young. She went for the pin, but it was no good at this point. Why is that a replay, Tiny Tim? There's the double forearms, the sling blade delivered to Cougar, which gave Amber Young the opening. But we're not going to get to see that move. Thank you, fucking Jimmy in the truck. But your winner of this match, a member of D-Generation Flex, she is Amber Young. Where she is taking a bow for the crowd here. Congratulations, Amber Young, on the victory. But it looks like Anne Bonny's night's not over. It looks like she gets a challenger as well. And could it be a double celebration for the Quinn household? Because it looks like Anne Bonny is being challenged by Jennifer Quinn. The BBQ, Big Booty Quinn, Jennifer Quinn going for Anne Bonny's women's KO title. Looking to take that championship away from her and be a tag team champ and a women's KO champion. So D-Generation Flex picking up 2 victories tonight. Nathaniel Parker and Amber Young. Will Demented make it a trio of victories? Don't forget, tonight's main event is the final of the best of the tag team tournament women's division. That's right, we'll have the Marvelous Hellions versus the Legacy Express. But now we have Anne Bonny going up against Jennifer Quinn for the women's KO title. Who you got for the victory here? Anne Bonny straight away with a kick to the midsection. Double underhook, Tiger. Oh, the double knees into the chest. Those breasticles getting worked over there. Stiff kick into the chest, leg caught though. Dragon screw takedown there by Jennifer Quinn. Stomped down onto the back of the thigh, now into the lower back. Grabs a hold of the arm, the step over, and there's the single arm monkey flip, tossing Anne Bonny down the hallway. And now has a hold of Jennifer Quinn by the scruff of the neck, dragging her down the hall. Elbow shot into the midsection, and again. And Bonnie being worked over by Jennifer Quinn here. The wind up, the throw, and into the... Holy shit, she launched into the wall there. Brought up to her feet. Jennifer Quinn now bringing her up. Power bomb onto the floor. No give at all there. And Bonnie though now coming back with the elbow shot. Jennifer Quinn staggered. Pop up. Hurricane Rana there by Anne Bonnie. Driving the head of Jennifer Quinn into that floor now. The wind up, the throw, and into the wall face first goes Jennifer Quinn. Spun around. Now tossed into the locker room we go. And Bonnie grabs a hold of a trash can. Down onto the knees of Jennifer Quinn. Stomp down into the lower back. Brings her up to her feet again. The wind up, the throw, and face first into the locker goes Jennifer Quinn. Jennifer though getting up to her feet. Arm drag takedown there by Anne Bonnie. High kick, no leg caught. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. Collar and elbow tie up again and again. Jennifer Quinn shoved back. Twist and cutter. Jennifer Quinn catching the table with her legs. As now we have the stomp down into the chest. Jennifer Quinn though cutting the legs from underneath Anne Bonnie and grabs a hold of that briefcase. Don't know whose briefcase that is, but it's just going to be a little bit dented maybe after being cracked into Anne Bonnie. There's the jawbreaker. The wind up, the throw, face first into the locker goes Jennifer Quinn. Anne Bonnie now with the full Nelson slam to Jennifer Quinn on the floor there. The wind up, the throw, face first into the locker and bent over his big booty Quinn. Club and blow over the back, kick to the midsection. And I believe this is riding the high seas, driven face first into the floor. And Anne Bonnie retains for the second time tonight. Oh, and it looks like I made a little mistake when I went... hand on heart, I didn't even realise I did this. I don't know what happened. I don't know how I managed it. How am I going to ever get over this fatal flaw in my booking? I'll drink another beer. That's how I'll get over it. Because here we have the SWA in action. That's right. I'm being a cunt, and the SWA, Connor Stewart, is going into double action tonight. My bad. What a mistake of the maker, huh? What you gonna do? Oh no, Kyron can't cry to his mummy and daddy anymore. So the SWA, Kyron McAllister, Declan Shaw and Connor Stewart are gonna go up against the End of Days. That's right, Mordred Nightwalker, the human tank known as War, and the enforcer Jake Bagwell. In trios tag team action. Wait a minute, we messed up here. Sorry, my apologies. We're going to have to come out of here because there is set trio rules. We better keep... Where is it? Trios division. There we go. We'll make it fair. We'll do it under trios division rules. I had forgotten this was a standard trios match. So, Kyron McAllister, Declan Shaw, and Connor Stewart going up against Mordred Nightwalker, the human tank known as War, and Jake the Enforcer Bagwell. Let's go. So honestly, it was my mistake. I hadn't realised I'd booked the SWA's Connor Stewart in double duty for tonight. Well, what can I say? From the bottom of my heart, I'm deeply not sorry. There we go. The apologies out the way. The SWA versus the End of Days. Take your pick for the winners here. Who you got? The End of Days are your current reigning trios champions. Kyron McAllister, well, former light heavyweight champion, and he's backup of the Lairds of War, a current SCW champions. That doesn't matter here, because that don't mean shit if they can't defend him in my company. But the belts are around their waist. And the Bastard doesn't believe I was sincere in my apology. Well, that's as good as it's going to get. Because you know what? I ain't going to cry 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Minerva, you still got those Minerva fried chicken buckets. The old Colonel. But we're waiting for these 2 teams to get themselves together. I'm guessing the Beast is being checked over by medical and it's taking a bit of time, making sure that lower back of his is okay. Declan and Kyra are going to have to carry their tag team partner here, I feel. Oh shit, King or Kyron with the shots fired at the End of Days. But here they come, down to the ring first at a combined weight of 827 pounds. We've already seen Connor Stewart in the red kilt. There's Declan Shaw in the green kilt, and in the back in the all blue is Kyron McAllister. They are the SWA. The Scottish Wrestling Alliance making their way down to the ring. As Kyron just said, they're going up against a bunch of has-beens who'd be better off waiting for their pudding at the old folks' home. I'm sure Mordred Nightwalker, Jake and War have got a few words that they'd like to exchange with Kyron McAllister now. And here they come. Weighing in at a combined weight of 880 pounds. To the left, the East Coast Bastard, Mordred Nightwalker. The centre, the human tank known as War. And on the right of your screen as you look at it is Jake the Enforcer Bagwell. They make up the team known as the End of Days, representing eternity. The smug look on War's face as he walks down to the ring. But there you have the End of Days. Is that what it is, Bastard? War has a smug look on his face because I've got a tank and you don't. Nah, 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 nah. Is that what it is? Kyron McAllister getting some last words from Declan, and he's going to tussle up with Mordred Nightwalker. Big Dick rings the bell. Mordred with the left hook. Straight in to the flatliner, centre of the ring, delivered to Kyron McAllister. Stiff kick down his back and now bouncing his head off the floor like a coconut he wants to crack open for the milk. Set up now, the club and blows over the forehead, trying to wear down Kyron McAllister here. Brings him up, there's the stiff kicks into the chest, working him over. There's the forearm into the head, and Kyron now on his back. Kyron now though, fighting back with the jawbreaker. Drop kick into the chest, and Mordrin now grabs him by the ankle and the wrist. Dragging him around the ring, looking to bring him right in front of War. And Jake Bagwell before tagging in Declan. Kyron wanted to get out of the ring. So much for them being has-beens, eh, Kyron? You already want to get out. The Irish Whip reversed into the corner goes Declan, and tagged in is the Human Tank. Twist of the arms, double shoulder block takedown, grabbing the legs, make a wish. Oh, split right down the middle is Declan Shaw, and he's ball back to his asshole, probably now raw as fuck. Knee shots to the head of War. Side leg drop kick missing, the big boot kicking Declan down to the floor. Fisherman suplex taking him over, tossing him across the ring, and War now turning to the crowd, raising his arm. Stomp down to the back, missing. Declan rolling out the ring. War now drops down and gets caught by Connor Stewart. There's a kick to the midsection. Grabs a hold, Cobra clutch, but War fights out with the elbow shot into the midsection there. But Connor straight back on his case. Sidewalk slam on the outside. All legal here in the trios division. Tossed into the steel steps. There is no count out in trios division matches. Stiff kick into the head. Big right hand, forearm into the face. Connor now keeping a close eye as Declan tosses War into the steel steps. Brings him up, collar and elbow tie, but shoved back down into the steel steps. Goes the back of Declan Shaw. Inverted high angled slam taken down. Declan now. Bringing him up, jawbreaker. Declan knife edge chop across the chest. War fires back with one of his own, tossing Declan into the steel steps again for good measure. Brought up now, grab by the throat. War now, big right hand into the midsection, sends Declan into the air. Grab by the head. But Declan finding his way free, drives War into the floor now. Side leg drop kick, catches War and drops him back onto his back. Elbows drop into the chest. War now being brought up to his feet. Big European uppercut by Declan. Probably wants to bring this back into the ring and make the tag soon to either Kyron or Connor. Probably Connor if they're going to have War in the ring. Give it a little bit of girth and a little bit of size to their team. Declan though has War up on the shoulders. War drops out. High angle DDT plants Declan Shaw into the floor there. War now bringing Declan up to his feet. Big lariat drops him back on hard onto his back, and Connor drops down onto the floor, giving War something to think about. Declan blocks with the left arm, swinging wildly. Kick to the midsection by War, breaking out that collar and elbow tie up. Right hook to the jaw, and now War fighting back lefts and rights, and there's the uppercut, left hook. Irish whip draped Declan over the ring apron, turned around, bouncing him chest first off the apron. War now through the ropes. Declan trying to make it over to his tag team partners. War now bringing Declan up, has him up on the shoulders, and here comes the Sabo, driving him down head first. And oh, the Sabo's not the end for Declan here, as War has him up, looking for the chaos either. Dragging him towards the centre of the ring. Leg hook down for the count. Connor Stewart through the ropes, manages to blast right past Jake Bagwell, but there's Jake Bagwell with the blockbuster taking down Connor Stewart. Stomped down by War into Connor's chest, and again stomping down on him. Declan Shaw, the legal man in this match though. War working over Connor Stewart with that rings of satin. Hip breaker. And a second hip breaker delivered to Declan there. Declan now again trying to make it to his tag team partners. War cutting him off, but there's the Northern Light suplex with the bridge for the pin, but too close to the ropes. Declan now making it over to his corner and tags in the Beast. So it's the Beast versus the Tank. Pop-up fastball punch to the jaw, taking him down. Dragged away to the centre of the ring. War now looking to bring in the enforcer, Jake Bagwell. Jake eats a club and blow over the back of the Beast. Irish whip into the corner. Big jumping lariat catches him, tosses him out the corner here, laid out on his back, looking up at the lights is Connor Stewart, but he chops the leg from underneath Jake Bagwell now. Club and blow over Jake's back, big running lariat runs right through Jake, grabs a hold again, club and blow over his back, double axe handle to the chest, takes Jake down once more. Jake now chopping the leg from underneath Connor Stewart. Stomp down into the midsection, grabs a hold of the wrist, stomps down into the lower back, and there's the big boot into the face. Jake Bagwell now working him over. Double knees into the spine, rolling through. We know that lower back's got to be hurting after that bear hug delivered by the Giant that made him tap out in his match earlier. Maybe that's why Connor Stewart knew he needed to tap out early, because he had another match. And now the Colossus clutch locked in, too close to the ropes though. The Beast getting right in Mordred Nightwalker's face as he looks to bring Jake Bagwell up now. Jake low breaks free, knee shot underneath the jaw of Connor Stewart, bringing Connor up now. Connor breaks free, kick to the midsection, running lariat sends Jake Bagwell out over the top rope, and Connor rolls out after him. War keeping a close eye, wondering whether to get involved or not, it seems. There's the gut punch to Jake Bagwell, missing with that body blow, but Jake with the right hook, now chopping away at the legs of the Beast. Brought up, kick to the midsection, sit down jawbreaker to Connor Stewart there. Connor grabbed by the scruff of the neck now. That big shiny ball dome rolled into the ring, draped over the ring apron, but Connor up to his feet, dives in now. Jake Bagwell grabbed, whipped into the corner of the SWA, tagged in now is Declan Shaw up on the shoulders, roll through, double stomp into the chest. Jake Bagwell now laid out on his back, stomp down into the midsection again, grabbing hold of the arm, modified rear chin lock applied, but Jake Bagwell breaking free. Declan again rolling out the way to stomp, but there's a big running lariat taking him off his feet. Looks to grab him by the head, but there's the chop from underneath the legs, and now Jake Bagwell being brought up. Big right hand, no, blocked right hand back, drop kick to the knee, taking down Declan Shaw. Jake now rolling through, Declan in trouble, centre of the ring. Is he going to tap? Big Dick keeping a close eye on things, but there he is, breaking himself out. Big right hand into the head. Declan up on his feet, grabs a hold, no, has him up on the shoulders, spin outside, slam there, leg hook down for the count. Kyron into the ring here, one and only a one count. Kyron too slow to get a hold of War. Irish whip over the top rope goes War. Jake Bagwell slowly trying to get up, eats a stomp down into the back, brought up to his feet now. Irish whip into the corner. Declan now tagging in Connor Stewart as we're going to set him up. Here it comes, that wheelbarrow cutter, and that could be the end of the match right there. One and only a one count. Mordred just getting there. Flying shoulder block, takedown takes Mordred off his feet. Declan now stunned, turns Mordred around, double oh, the dragon suplex there. Jake Bagwell trying to grab a hold of Declan, but Declan getting out of the way. Connor taken out though, scooped up, taken on a tour of Texas, center of the ring, leg hook down for the count for the 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Kyron not getting across there to break the pin hold. War was into the ring to cut him off. Jake Bagwell trying to wear down the Beast, but the Beast fighting his way up, getting up to his feet, elbow shots into the midsection, and again Kick to the midsection. No. Swing and a miss. Whipped into the corner of the end of days. And there's the boot into the midsection. And it looks like the beast is about to meet the boots. War, what the hell was that? He was clapping like a cheerleader. And there's Jake Bagwell swinging them hips. Now Mordred into the ring, laying the boots down into the chest. In comes Jake Bagwell, and again the boots being laid down into the chest. Double boot into the chest of Connor Stewart, but Connor up onto his feet, runs into the human tank, spun around, high angled inverted slam delivered to Connor Stewart. Connor now crawling through his corner. Can War stop him? Rolls out of the way of the stomp. Comes in, double axe handle to the chest of War. Looks to bring him up to his feet. No, leg swept from underneath him. Looks to bring him up. No, leg swept underneath War now. Back and forth between these two big men. Brought up. Belly, the back suplex release. Tossed across the ring. Goes the human tank. Stomp down missing. Grabs a hold of War now, brings him up to his feet. The Irish whip almost takes out Big Dick in the process, and in tagged is Kyron McAllister. Kyron now has War up. Wheelbarrow into the cutter, and that could be all she wrote for the end of days here for the one. No, Mordred with the break. Connor and Kyron both missing. Oh, Kyron caught Mordred Nightwalker with the cartwheel there. The kick into the head. Fireman's carry takedown by War on Kyron McAllister, and Mordred Nightwalker back into the ring. Probably wants to lay a little bit more of a hurting on the kid for calling him a has-been. Whips him into the corner. Big running lariat, tosses him out from behind. Lariat to the back of the head, chopping him down. Kyron now grabs a hold of the wrist. Arm breaker on Mordred. From behind, Irish whip into the ropes he goes. Knee shot, kitchen sink knee, taking over Mordred. And stomp down into the chest, and again for good measure. Kyron sits up Mordred Nightwalker now, wrenching at that face, trying to tear it apart here. Placing himself between Mordred and the end of days, but Mordred shoots for legs from underneath Kyron now. Rolls him over. There's the mount, and there's the hammer fist raining down into the head of Kyron McAllister. Kyron now, elbow shot into the midsection as he was being brought up, running out. No, drop toe hold by Mordred. Saw it coming. Now the knee across the back, choking Kyron over the middle rope. Big Dick keeping a close eye on things, and there's Kyron rolling to the outside, getting a little bit of separation here. Bitch slapped across the face of Mordred Nightwalker. Face bounced off the ring apron, brings him up to his feet again. Kyron now whips Mordred into the ring. Club and blow over the chest. Mordred now trying to make it to War for the tag, but there's the elbow shot into the midsection. Code breaker by Mordred. Brought up to his feet. Irish whip into the corner at the end of days. Big boot by Kyron though, breaks himself free, spins Mordred around. Irish whip across the ring, jumping, splash in the corner, hits the turnbuckle instead. Mordred whips Kyron across the ring, back into the corner at the end of days. Tagged in is Jake Bagwell. Figure four, holding the leg, and there's Jake with a stomp to the knee of Kyron. The knee being worked over, and there's a stomp into the head for good measure. Stomp down into the chest. Now the knee again getting stomped on. Jake going after the other ankle. Boot into the chest again. And finishing with a stomp right across the forehead. Stomping into the back now. Rolling out the way is Kyron. Grabs a hold, running bulldog, taking down Jake Bagwell. Kyron now walking around the body of Jake. Rolls him over. Sets him up. What's he looking for here? Looking to make Jake Bagwell tap out center of the ring. Big Dick keeping a close eye on things. Is Jake gonna tap? Jake Bagwell taps out to Kyron McAllister. And the SWA win a match against the end of days. Here you see the Chaos Eater delivered Up on the shoulders. Spin outside slam delivered to Jake Bagwell. The wheelbarrow cutter taking down Jake. Here was the boots being laid into the chest of Connor Stewart. Another wheelbarrow cutter, this time delivered to the human tank. Kyron went for the pin. But your winners of this match, Connor Stewart, Declan Shaw and Kyron McAllister, the SWA, the Scottish Wrestling Alliance. Is that a message being sent by the SWA to the end of days? Well, I guess only time will tell what's going on here, but right now the SWA scored a win over the champs. Oh, fuck! Oh, son of a bitch! Who the... Yes, I realise who you are, Cougar. How could I fucking forget now? Oh, you son of a... That was Cougar Knight giving me a slap for not fucking remembering who she is. Jesus Christ. Right, the next one. Right, the next match up is a one-on-one match. And it's between the Redneck Avenger and another member of D-Generation Flex. That's right, the manly man, Demented O'Connolly. So can D-Generation Flex have a good night here with a 3-0 victory night? So take your pick here. Is it the Redneck or is it Demented? Demented wanting to make the right climb up the ranks. Well, he could well do this by picking off a man who's high up in the rankings himself, the Redneck Avenger. So here we go. Let's get this match underway. Coming down to the ring first, bringing down the flag. Never comes down to the ring without it. Well, except when he's in trios action, obviously. Standing at 6 feet 5 inches tall, 283 pounds. He is the Redneck Avenger. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking forget who you are, fucking Cougar. Jesus Christ, if I do that again, I'm gonna fucking regret it. Yeah, good point. But here he comes now. We're gonna let's let him count his abs first that aren't actually there. Come on. Oh, he's calling for the cameraman to get in nice and close. Can you... Oh, no, there is... It must be a lighting trick. Yeah, I've seen bigger bald eggs. But here he is, the manly man. Counting the abs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think he was pointing to his nuggets there. But there he is, the manly man. He stands in at 6 feet 1 inches tall, 245 pounds. Demented O'Connolly. One half of the Manly Dominance, his tag team partner in action earlier on tonight, picking up a victory. He's also a member of D-Generation Flex. Can this be a good night for D-Generation Flex here? With the Manly man picking up the third and final victory tonight. Cheers, Bastage. Let's go. Redneck Avenger versus Demented O'Connolly. The first matchup now. Let's go. Collar and elbow tie up. Redneck driven back into the corner. Big Dick getting involved. Oh, there he is, rubbing up against... Oh, did anyone else see that? He gave Redneck Avenger a good feel up there. Here's the double boots into the chest. But springing. Drop kick in the corner. Stomp down into the back. The arm grab now dragged away from the ropes. Working the arm of Redneck Avenger. Demented O'Connolly pinpointing that shoulder at the moment. Rolls over the Redneck Avenger. Eats a boot to the jaw. Running lariat sends him to the outside. And Redneck Avenger climbing the ropes already. Demented on his knees on the outside. Redneck perched up through the air. Elbow shot. No. Sidestep there by Demented. Gut punch. Left hook. Demented breaking free. Bouncing off the chest. Combination strikes here by both men on the outside. Spun around now. Neck breaker. Gut punch there by the Manly man. Step up in Seguri. A count of 6 on the outside here. The Manly man has... Redneck tosses him into the ring on the count of 7 and follows in quickly. Face down, ass up is the Redneck Avenger. Being brought up to his feet now. Shoots him for the legs, but Redneck catches him and delivers the DDT. I fucking didn't, you little fuckers. Fuck off. Stop trying to get me slapped. Knee shot into the midsection. Jumping lariat takes down Demented. Redneck telling Demented to get to his feet. Come on, fight me like a man. A leg hook down for the pin for the 1 and only a 1 count. Stiff kick into the back of the head. Sits him up, now cranking that neck around. There you see Chance Nightwalker clapping for the Manly man inside the ring. A member of D-Generation Flex. Brought up, no, rolled over the back. Goes Redneck Avenger. Looks to bring him up, but Redneck delivers the arm drag takedown. Has Demented on his knees, stiff kick to the head, no, blocked. Demented off the ropes looking for the stunner, but Redneck Avenger saw him coming. Stiff kick into the chest. Redneck now hooks the leg down for the pin. There's the 1, 2, and only a 2. Bastage now. Bastage. Oh shit. Redneck now. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. Big right hand by the Manly man. Here he comes with a dirty double dipper to the chest. Here comes the Dementia Lock. Dementia Lock, center of the ring. On the Redneck Avenger. Big Dick keeping a close eye. Does he want to finish this? Redneck tapped out. And Demented O'Connolly, to the boos of the crowd, has just picked up the 3rd win of the night for D-Generation Flex. So see. Degeneration Flex picking up a third victory. There was the pin by the Redneck Avenger. Just a 1 count. Stiff kick into the chest. Leg hook down for the count was no good. Here was the dirty double dipper. Delivered to Redneck Avenger. Followed up by the Dementia Lock. The Dementia Lock sat and locked in. Hi Cougar. Are you okay? Can I help you at all? But anyway, your winner of this match. Is that blood on his wrist? The winner of that match, the manly man, Demented O'Connolly. Congratulations, Demented O'Connolly, on your victory there over the Redneck Avenger. And it seems as though we have reached that moment where we're going to head for our tag team final between the Marvelous Hellions and the Legacy Express. No, honestly, Cougar, I'm not going to forget your name again. You're Cougar Knight. I can't forget it. But before we get to our main event of the night, it looks as though Alexander Ross of the Hit Squad wants to take on Vernon Quinn for the Iron Skull Championship. So Degeneration Flex with the perfect 3-0 victory record tonight. There's the right hand. Big right hands exchange between these two at the back. No. Redheads don't all look alike. Until I've had about 5 or 6 large scotch. Chest bump. Alexander Ross tossed down the hallway by Vernon Quinn now. Stomped down into the lower back. Grabbed by the back of the scruff of the neck now. Dragged in. Tossed into the gorilla position goes Vernon Quinn. The wind up the throw and out the gorilla position into the security barrier. Ooh, I love it when they growl. There's the elbow shots into the midsection. And again. Back elbow shot by Vernon Quinn. Big left hand. Vernon Quinn now has Alexander Ross by the back of the head. Oh, fuck! What is it with women fucking slapping me tonight? I haven't even paid for that shit. There's Alexander Ross with the steel trash can to the head of Vernon Quinn. There's the double boots into the chest. Steel chair to the head of Alexander Ross. Alexander though up to his feet, the wind up the throw into the locker goes Vernon Quinn face first. Ross swinging and missing wildly there, face first into the locker again goes Vernon Quinn. Grab by the ankle, knee driven into the floor there. Shoulder block takedown by Vernon Quinn though, takes Alexander Ross off his feet. Brought up, no. Shoulder being locked around. Dropping him down, driving him in, trying to pop that shoulder out of position. Vernon Quinn now with a stiff kick into the chest. Stomp down onto that steel chair. Military press. Gut buster. Vernon now being brought up to his feet. Wrist grab, pull back lariat takes down Alexander Ross. Grabbed by the head again, being brought up to the feet, the wind up the throw and out the door into the hallway we go. Alexander Ross falling to the floor now. Vernon Quinn following after him. Missing with that chop. Bringing Alexander Ross up to his feet now. Grabs him by the scruff of the neck. Where are we going? Down the hallway. Stay out of my fucking office, you two. The Wolf of Broad Street tossing Vernon Quinn now into that electrical box. Face first. And there you see Vernon Quinn now starting to feel the effects. Ross climbing up onto that box. Through the air. Knee drop into the back of the head of Vernon Quinn. Stomp down into the ankle. Rolls Vernon over now. Grabs him by the leg. Knee shots into the side of the hamstring. Trying to knot that leg up. Stopping Vernon Quinn from using any offense here. Club and blow to the head of Vernon Quinn. Can't make up his mind where he wants to go. Alexander Ross up on the box. Through the air. Double axe handle. Catches Vernon with a glance and blow. Brings him up to his feet now. Up. Stalling. Showing off for the lady down the hallway there. Just letting all that blood run to the head of Vernon Quinn before delivering the suplex. Brings him up again. Back elbow shot by Vernon Quinn. Drop kick missing. Elbow shot to the back of the head, bouncing him off the wall now. Vernon looking to be scooped up. No, knee shot by Vernon Quinn. Hurricane Runner takedown on Alexander Ross. Brought up to the feet. Standing Spanish fly. Brings Alexander Ross up. Tosses him, bouncing him over the crate. The wind up the throw hard into the wall. Just how he knocked out the Bastage earlier on. Brings up Alexander Ross. Inverted DDT, driving him down again. Brings him up. Oh, fuck! God! I don't care what the fucking fans want, Kruger. Oh! Smack City, bitch. I'm gonna fucking smack you in a minute, Bastage. There's the back elbow shot by Vernon Quinn. Vernon now comes in, shoots over, rolling through with a neck breaker to Alexander Ross. But still, this match goes on. Vernon Quinn now climbing the box. Kick to the dick there by Alexander Ross. Knife edge chop missing. Vernon Quinn still staggering. Thrown, bounced over the chest. Big right hand to the midsection. The wind up the throw and down the hallway. Oh, for fuck's sake, into my office. How did Vernon Quinn manage to get into my damn office when he was going down the hallway? Ross now standing, looking Vernon Quinn in the eye. Vernon staggering around like he's drunk. Okay, Alexander Ross, just kiss him already. He ain't that good looking. Kick to the midsection, no, leg caught. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. The wind up, the throw, and over my chiropractor's here. Awesome. Alexander Ross now turns Vernon Quinn around, sets him up for the power bomb onto the desk. And Alexander Ross is your new Iron Skull champion. Nighty night, Vernon Quinn. Your reign was short, just as short as Bastage's tonight. But now that means we get onto the main event of Three Lions Wrestling. That's right, it's the best of the tag team final for the women. So our first team to be coming out. Mrs. Utaker and her tag team partner, She-Hulk Chick, the Marvelous Hellions, and they will be going head to head with the Legacy Express. That's Maddie, or Mad Dog Molly Shamrock, sorry, and Sunshine Marigold. So this is your final of the best of the tag team tournament for the women's blocks. So take your pick here. Do the Legacy Express. Go perfect. And I mean perfect, undefeated run through this entire tournament. Or do the Marvellous Hellions play spoiler and take that perfect record away from the Legacy Express? Take your pick now. Who you got for the victory? So, Legacy Express, like I said, made a perfect run through this tournament. We've now got the Marvellous Hellions that could play spoiler to that and could end up winning this tag team tournament and be crowned the best of the women's tag teams on Free Lines Wrestling UKWF without a matter of a doubt. Coming down to the ring first. One is from the other side of darkness. The other from out of this world. That's right. Mrs. Utaka, She-Hulk Chick, at a combined weight of 417 pounds. They are your Marvellous Hellions. Laser focused as always as they make their way down to the ring. The Marvellous Hellions, Mrs. Utaka and She-Hulk Chick. There you see Blaze Radio's got to go with his daughter Sunshine Marigold. They managed to go perfect in the block stage, winning their semi-final match, keeping their perfect record going. Well, Blaze is hoping they can keep it perfect all night long and pick up the victory here over the Marvellous Hellions. But here we go. I hear the music starting, being led out by Mad Dog Molly Shamrock, your women's champion of UKWF. There you see Sunshine dancing around without a care in the world, that happy-go-lucky hippie chick. And both of these ladies are second generation wrestling superstars here in the Free Lines Wrestling UKWF. They come in at a combined weight of 270 pounds. The Legacy Express. And those of you that listened to my interview way back when would know this is the team I tipped to do big things this season. Well, they haven't disappointed. They've captured tag team gold, and like I said, they've gone perfect so far in the tournament. So let's lock it up. Collar and elbow tie, Mrs. Utaka grabbing hold of the arm, drops Mad Dog Molly Shamrock down to one knee. Molly now reversing into the Fujiwara armbar. Rolling out now, collar and elbow tie up. Wrenching on that midsection, working over Molly Shamrock is Mrs. Utaka. Molly though with a snapmare over into the rear chin lock. Getting up to her feet, rolled over into the side headlock now by Mrs. Utaka. Trapped between the thighs though is Mrs. Utaka. And look at this for chain wrestling on display by these ladies. Side headlock now, Molly fighting her way up to her feet. Gets Mrs. Utaka onto her knee. There's Mrs. Udo with the knee. The experience of Mrs. Utaka shining through there. Sidestep, Molly with the kick to the back of the calf. Slipped out the back door, Mrs. Utaker grabs her by the waist. German suplex. Sunshine calling for the tag from Molly Shamrock, but Mrs. Utaker stomping on her, keeping her busy. Now going to work on the wrist of Molly Shamrock, stopping her from being able to lock in the Shamlock later on in this match. Whipped into the corner goes Molly. Big boot though, fighting her way out. Grabs Mrs. Utaker now by the scruff of the neck. Molly out the ring. Sunshine too busy trying to get the crowd going. Gets caught by Mrs. Utaker. Leg sweep from underneath her. Snapmare over in the corner with a marvelous Helen. Stiff kick down the spine. Mrs. Utaker now making the tag into She-Hulk Chick. Shulky now has Sunshine. Double underhook. Over we go. Butterfly suplex there takes her over. Stomp down into the chest. Brawl up. Irish whip into the corner. Jumping knee shot. Ties her up. Shulky hang out in a tree of woe there, but too slow with Sunshine Marigold. But she's straight on Shulky's case now. Whips her across into the corner of Legacy Express. There's the spear in the corner and Shulky crumbles to the floor. Grabbed by the ankle, dragged out towards the centre of the ring. Sunshine stomps down on the wrist and a big stomp to the back of the elbow, taking down Shulky. And Sunshine now getting herself all hyped up. Stomp to the midsection again. What's Sunshine got in mind here? Grabs a hold of the wrist. Oh, and Sunshine now going to work on the wrist of She-Hulk Chick. Shulky now being brought up. Grabbed by the wrist, rolled through. Hammer locked up, leg tied. Looking to snap the arm there of She-Hulk. And there you can see her holding the elbow. But Sunshine goes straight to work, stopping Shulky from getting to Mrs. Utaker. And now a stomp into the tricep muscle. Holding the arm up again, and another stomp down onto the tricep. Drags her away over towards the Legacy Express corner. Tags in Mad Dog Molly Shamrock. Tots the ass up with Shulky and Molly. Showing strength here. There's the German with the bridge, but too close to the ropes. Stomp down into the back of the arm. Really going to work on She-Hulk's arm here. Whipped into the corner goes Molly Shamrock, and Shulky travels in. There's the Irish whip off the ropes. Over we go. Big back body drop there. Taking Molly over. Molly though chops the legs from underneath She-Hulk Chick, and Shulky makes the hot tag into Mrs. Utaker. Utaker looking for the palm strikes, but blocked. Big forearm rocks her up against the ropes. Irish whip across the ring she goes. Scooped up, no. Mrs. Utaker clubbed and over the back of Molly, and there's the sidestep into the kick into the calf. Molly, what's she looking for here? Bringing Mrs. Utaker up. Crucifix. Power bomb there. Rolls Mrs. Utaker up, tots that ass up. On all fours, Mrs. Utaker into the German suplex, dumping her over. Brought up to the feet again. Shoots for legs from underneath her. Oh, here it comes. The Shamlock. The Shamlock locked in on Mrs. Utaker. Is that going to be enough? No, Mrs. Utaker escapes. Knee driven into the face of Molly Shamrock and tagged in now. Oh, stomping down on Molly. Molly though with a knee shot into the face of Mrs. Utaker. Irish whip into the corner of the Legacy Express. Tagged in is Sunshine Marigold. Up. Spine buster. Leg drop combination by the Legacy Express. Leg hook down for the count. One, and there's only a one count because there's She-Hulk with the save. Turned around. Inverted DDT delivered to She-Hulk Chick. Sunshine Marigold now left with Mrs. Utaker. But Utaker with the jawbreaker. has her up, sidewalk slam, taking Sunshine Marigold down. Brings her around, kick to the midsection, gut wrench, round we go, suplex, rolls those hips over the top we go, and again, working her over with another suplex there. Arm locked up behind. Folding it over, looking to break the wrist of Sunshine Marigold. Leg hook down for the pin. 1, 2, and there's a kick out on 2. Arm locked up. Sunshine Marigold now. Forearm into the face of Mrs. Utaker. Big right hand to the jaw. Sunny side up. Just how she likes her eggs in there. More than 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Sunshine bringing Mrs. Utaker up to her feet. Whips her into the corner of the Legacy Express. Tags in Molly Shamrock. Here we go. What are we looking for this time? Brings her up. Spine buster, leg drop combination again. Molly straight into the pin. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. She-Hulk wasn't coming in to break the pin. Molly Shamrock now trying to get this crowd behind the team of the Legacy Express. Brings Mrs. Utaker up, scoops her up. No, out the back door, kick into the calf. Mrs. Utaker now whips her across the ring into the corner. Big boot into the midsection, drops her down, laying the boots into the titties of Mad Dog. Molly Shamrock working her over here. Welcome back, Brian. And there's the boots being laid in now by She-Hulk Chick. Tagged in again is Mrs. Utaker. And once again there's She-Hulk Chick back into the ring. The Irish Whip, double boots into the chest. Leg hooked. Down for the 1, 2, and there's a kick out on 2. Mrs. Utaker trying to grab a hold of Sunshine Marigold. I think she got her. Sunshine with the block. Pop up, Samoan drop, delivered to Molly Shamrock. Molly though, jawbreaker delivered to She-Hulk Chick. Mrs. Utaker still staggered there, kick to the midsection. Molly with the boom, shaka laka. Leg hook down for the pin, and there's the break by Mrs. Utaker. Fireman's carry takedown. Mrs. Utaker took Sunshine Marigold out. Now Molly Shamrock has Mrs. Utaker up on the shoulders. The back breaker there, dropping her across their knees. Now trying to get this crowd fired up again. Sunshine Marigold turns her attention to Mrs. Utaker on the floor as Molly Shamrock runs right through. She-Hulk Chick, scoop and power slam there, takes her over. Locked over, now there's the hammer fist down into the head of She-Hulk. Now the elbows ringing the bell. That brain pan of She-Hulk Chick being worked over. Brought up to the feet now. Shoots for legs. Steps through. Here goes Molly Shamrock with the sham lock applied, but She-Hulk Chick escapes. Grabbed by the hair. Big right hand, the Shulky smash. 1, and Sunshine Marigold takes out the big dick. And I ain't all about what's in my pants. And She-Hulk Chick now raising the arm high into the air. Big dick laid out on his back, and there's the arm drag takedown by Molly Shamrock. Club and blow to She-Hulk. Is She-Hulk now trying to get up to her feet as Molly's beckoning her to get up. Too slow though. Molly forearm into the face of She-Hulk. She came running in. The Bulldog delivered to She-Hulk Chick. Up on her feet, whipped into the corner we go. Tagged in is Sunshine Marigold. Setting her up again for that spine buster leg drop combination. Sunshine Marigold hooks the leg for the pin. Big dick down for the 1, 2, and 3. The Legacy Express have done what I thought was impossible and have gone the entire tag team tournament undefeated. Here you see Mrs. Utaker eating that leg drop spine buster combination. Mrs. Utaker now with the gut wrench suplexes. Working over Sunshine Marigold. Here you see Mrs. Utaker eating another spine buster leg drop combination. Mrs. Utaker and She-Hulk working together as they beat down on Shamrock in the corner. Be all winners of this match and undefeated throughout the entire tournament. Molly Shamrock, Sunshine Marigold, the Legacy Express. Congratulations to the Legacy Express on going the entire tournament undefeated. Congratulations to Matthew Black in the opening bout, picking up the contract offer with his victory. I will be putting out a poll to anyone that's watched the show to lay a vote down for any of the other superstars involved in that match on who they think should be offered a contract. And like I said, I was going to discuss at the end of this how it was all going to break down come the next season of UKWF. Well, I guess it's time that we got that off our chest, and well, what better way to do it is while we watch a few ladies beat on each other. So Anne Bonny is going to defend her title against a pissed off She-Hulk chick. So, Anne Bonny versus She-Hulk will be how we finish this off while I lay down what's going on next season. Next season we'll be splitting into 3 different shows. Not just 2, 3 different shows. There will be 3 Lions Wrestling. There will be Red Dragon Wrestling, and there will be the SWA. That's right, I've had my property guy, my business advisor, go out there and pick me up a production in Scotland, a production in Wales, and well, we'll be keeping our UK base of 3 Lions Wrestling. That's right, 3 wrestling shows out there. And they will be going on Wednesdays, Red Dragon Pro Wrestling. On my usual scheduled shows, we'll have 1 and 2 of 3 Lions Wrestling, the SWA. I will be looking at picking up new faces. Contracts will be sent out to all currently employed wrestlers. You will have the option of whether to accept or defer. If you wish to defer, well, I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavours. But if you wish to stay on, well, happy days. We'll work something out and we'll go from there. There will be slight modifications into the ranking point system and stables system, so keep an eye out for those in your contracts. They'll all be explained. But for now, I would like a reply to your contracts within 7 days of receiving it. So when I send that, you will have 7 days to reply. I think that's more than fair, giving you a week to think about what you want to do. If it gets closer to the date and then you decide a big no, sorry, I'm gonna leave, then happy days. That's all up to you. There's no hard feelings. There we go. And Shadow Press, currently no, you're not on a brand, but you are part of a stable already, almost as such. You're part of the Fargan Numpties trio, at least. You, Bastage and Gordsin, and Shadow Press, well, you will be locked down to a brand soon. I'll let you know. Let's see, where have I got you? You are next week in action, I believe, with the Fargan Numpties. In fact, you're actually in action today. The Farg and Numpties are going up against After Hours. So there you go, you're in action today. You'll be on UKWF. There's the Jawbreaker. And Bonnie now tossing Shulky into the car park. I've almost forgotten we had a match going on. Oh, and there's the King of the North, all bent out of shape, Kyle McAllister. Oh dear, what a shame. Oh, and Bonnie bounced off that fucking car. Shulky now trying to push the crate into her head. Brought up, grabbed by the throat, and Bonnie now being choke slammed on the concrete floor out the back, and She-Hulk Chick is your new women's KO champion. Who's going to take that belt from her? But that's all the news I've got, so that's right, we'll be going across 3 brands: Red Dragon Pro Wrestling, SWA and 3LW, which will all fall under the UKWF brand. That's right, UKWF will be the company housing these 3 shows inside it. That means the Iron Skull will travel between 3 shows. That's right, all 3 shows are entitled to challenge for the Iron Skull and the Women's KO. All 3 shows, the stables can spread between all 3 shows. Trios teams can spread between all 3 shows, but your tag teams need to be formed on the show you're on. The way you'll be split up will be decided once we have our final roster in place, but for now, that's a little bit in the distance. We've still got one more pay-per-view to go to, and that's Vendetta on November 3rd. But for now, this is Ulmarwolf saying, stay safe, be good, and if you can't be good, well, hell, just don't get caught at being bad. But for now, I'm going to leave you with a small intermission. Go grab yourself a piss. Go grab yourself something to eat, something to drink. Enjoy some more of the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view that's going on over on the WWE network at the moment. I believe Sean Shamrock is currently live doing a watch-along. Head on over to Monstar Factory Entertainment to catch along some of that. I will be back as soon as possible. I've got to go water the plants. In other words, I need a piss. And I've got to set up some stuff for the UKWF show. So for now, peace out fuckers, I'll see you in a bit.